Okay, we're back. That should help a bit, hopefully. Alright. So, Oscar and August finish the conversation, and Oscar at least is going to head over to Albrecht to talk to the professors.
Oh, I have a small question in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Is the machine like fully dead? Like there's no coins in it perchance?
I mean,
Like,
she makes sense.
yeah, like it's a slot machine.
You do
How
see
much money is
something
in it?
gold and circular glittering on the floor near it.
I go and look. I am wary because I have heard of what happened. How is it? Is it gold?
It looks like a gold coin.
I don't trust you, but then Mari will take it.
As you pick it up, Denmari, it feels a little squishy.
Oh gosh, that is gross.
Squishy.
Yeah,
That is so
a little
nasty.
melted.
Oh, it's a chocolate coin.
Oh, no way.
You
Is
flip
it heavy?
around and you see that the gold was just a wrapper on a chocolate coin.
I eat it. I'm upset, so I just eat it.
Does it taste good at least?
Yeah, it tastes like good, high quality, like milk chocolate.
Oh, nice. Okay, okay.
For Denmari, it has a little bit of a chili kick to it.
A chili cake.
Because you
Oh,
like the
yeah,
chili
right,
hot
right.
chocolate, yeah.
I was thinking chili like cold in that way.
Oh, no,
chili.
no, no. It's melted, but it's cold. What a paradox. The D&D worlds are so scary and confusing.
I was about to cast Identify on it. What is this?
All right. Anything in specific anyone would like to do right now?
Take a long rest.
Oh yes.
Agreed.
As
Yeah, it's a good time to rest.
you all lay down, preparing to rest after your weary battle, there's a huge bang, and your heads turn to see the chapel door swing open, which is at the bottom of the map, but for you guys, like, to your side. 1 second, sorry. There's a large group of people clad in scarlet robes, looking like religious figures. They march forward in a silent and intimidating unison and stop a short distance away from you. At the front is a young man dressed differently from all the others, holding a golden scepter with a huge round yellow gem on the top. Even from a distance, you sense immense power radiating from the scepter. He's wearing red robes, similar to the others, but a black hat and cape. He has round red glasses on, and he's looking at you all with a smile plastered on his face. Give me 1 second, because I have a handout to give to you. All right, that is what he looks like.
Ooh.
He looks at you all with a smile plastered on his face. Oh my! Thank you for taking care of that wretched beast. It's been plaguing us for the days. The headmaster insisted that it has to be built down here, but we haven't been able to use our chapel for so long. Thank you.
You're welcome, and happy Pride.
Thank you. Happy Pride.
Oh gosh.
Who are you?
My name is Leo, and these are my people. And he gestures around to like the other like church folk and people clad in religious robes around him. My friends, shouldn't we help these kind strangers who help get rid of that beast for us? And as if like on cue, all together, they like kind of walk forward, and still like quite a distance away, you begin to feel like a warm, comforting feeling wash over you, and you realize that they're all like healing you. So
Aww.
everybody is going to heal their HP to max.
I was at 36. I have my 5 extra from my spell. Would
Yeah.
I keep that?
I think it would be
remember.
gone now.
Oh. Duration 8 hours.
Oh, okay, no, then it's still there.
Woohoo!
I thought it was 1 hour for some reason. Oops, sorry. Alright. They're going to all heal you, and Leo's going to walk over to each of you. He's going to start... I forgot to give him a token. He's going to start at Ashera and offer his hand for a handshake.
She definitely doesn't look like she wants to, but she does anyways. She shakes his hand.
He gives you a warm smile. What is your name, hero?
My name's Ashera.
It's a delight to make your acquaintance. Thank you so much. And he's going to move to Denmari. Hello, what's your name?
I am Denmari.
Hello,
Hmm.
Denmari. It's nice to meet you. Thank you
Mhm,
so
is
much
it?
for your help. I can tell that you're a fellow member of a... Well, it seems like you're a disciple of a god. It's nice to meet a fellow believer. Who is your god?
My god is Trula. Who is your god?
Oh, what an excellent choice. I don't believe in choosing just one god, so I find myself drifting from sacred place to sacred place, honoring them all.
Ah. Interesting. You can do that?
Although it's
Huh.
not quite traditional, I just found that I couldn't choose between all the lovely gods there were to listen to, the stories to recall, the hymns to learn, and the groups to meet. Every god has such a unique and vibrant group of people following them. I couldn't find myself just choosing one group of friends, of people to surround myself with.
I see. That makes sense. Interesting. Well,
Yes.
thank you for healing the people here.
Of course, that's the least we could do for all your help. He's going to glance at Oscar and Albrecht and the other professors, and he just turns away and then walks towards August. Hello, what's your name?
My name is August.
It's nice to meet you. You're one of the students in the academy, are you not?
Yes. How did you know that?
My family helps sponsor the institution.
Ooh.
I see. Sorry, can I ask a potentially stupid question?
To me or to
Where
Leo?
are we?
Okay. Okay.
Leo.
I was confused. Okay. Oh, we're in the catacombs, of course. One of the lowest floors. And don't worry, there's no such thing as a stupid question. I'm happy to help you all however you may need.
What was Osterwelt doing here? What was this thing that almost killed us?
Well, Osterwelt... Of course, it would be beyond me to speak poorly of a god. But it seems that Obsvite has been acting quite odd of late. Even when I've spoken to them, they've been saying things such as needing more power, almost as if they wanted to disrupt the balance of the gods. Of course, I couldn't speak out against a god, but I was not quite happy with this line of thought. I haven't communicated with Obsvite in my prayers for quite a while, but Osterwelt has continued. So, to my understanding, it seems that Obsvite must have influenced Osterwelt somehow, that he needed to gain more power. And he was creating that thing. He's gonna, like, wave his hand very gaily. No, he's gonna wave his hand.
He's gonna wave what?
His hand very gaily.
He's gonna, like, wave his hand delicately towards the mech. So it seems that he was using his position being in the catacombs, the base, the foundation of the university, and siphoning some of the magical energy away. To my knowledge, he was trying to create an inorganic object that could harness magic. Although, I don't know how great he was at it. Any spells that he managed to siphon through the god's power, through the catacombs in the university, seem to need some kind of mechanical variation in order for the mech to actually use it. But yes, to my knowledge, Osterwelt was acting under the request of Obsvite to help him accumulate more power, although I doubt he knew what effect it was having on the students.
August just kind of nods and says nothing.
He's going to walk over to Suhan and he's going to offer his hand.
Oh, I shake your hand.
When you shake
Smile.
his hand, he's also going to, like, lift it up to his face and give it, like, a quick kiss and then give you a little wink before he drops
Happy
it again.
Pride.
August is walking over.
I turn to August and say thank you very intensely.
Leo's gonna, like, turn over and say thank you in the same way, and then he's gonna turn back to Suhan. And so, you're obviously the most handsome one here. What's your name, lovely?
Oh no, I think it's actually you that's the most handsome one.
Oh my.
Fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Mm-hmm.
Eating on Shadow. I can't believe this.
And then he rips off his mask and he's Shadow and he's like, Suhan, how can you do this to me? No.
Oh my god.
The plot twist.
There's no way. I have a lot of love to spread around, you know.
He's going to, like, turn back around to walk towards the middle, but he's gonna linger his gaze on Yusuhan before he finally has to look away. And he's going to, like, kind of walk to the middle and spread out his arms. My friends, I suppose I can call you that now. We've all introduced ourselves. I would like to thank you so much for your help. I hope after seeing what devastation this machine has caused for the Priadanians, that was sleepy. For the people of Priadan and the members of this academy, that Osterwelt will finally put the plans to rest. And I'll do my best to convince him of it too. Maybe Obsvite will see so as well. I'll try my best to at least establish some kind of communication with him. Please, if you all need to rest, feel free to use a chapel. We'll spend some time cleaning the area so that it might be more suitable for your rest. And whenever you're ready, just call for me, and I'll return to get you all out of the catacombs. Or we can go now if you'd like. Just let me know.
Resting would be nice. We were about to take a nap.
Group nap.
Yeah, that I got hit by a flamethrower twice.
Oh. Gosh.
I did not get hit at all. But
Even though I'm healed physically, it was very mentally taxing.
yeah, it was mentally taxing for me too. I get
Yeah.
it.
The people clad in red robes are going to like move around. One of them, a couple of them are going to start grabbing and rolling up the blackened rug. They're going to like dust off all the charred bits and kind of like make the place a little more inhabitable for you guys. One of them like politely goes over to Denmari and Ashera and like motions them a little and like fluffs up the pillows for them before motioning them back. And they just like kind of prepare the area so that it's a little safer for you guys to rest before marching single file out of the door. Leo is going to follow them last, and he's gonna turn around to give you all one last smile before shutting the doors behind them.
This guy was weird. I don't like him.
Demari, you can't say that during Pride Month.
Okay, not for those reasons. He was just
Yeah,
too
it's
nice.
just why is he down here?
Yeah. Why is there a chapel like down here? That doesn't make sense. Wait, why are we asking these questions?
Is there like a
now that he's
teleporter?
gone?
Like, he must have been down here a while.
Could he have not helped us earlier? He just really came and let us do the work and then he leaves. And
Yeah,
you
I
guys
I
trust
think he
him?
seems sus too.
Yeah, Suhan, you need
But
more. You need to pay more.
But
No.
but
No, you're too trusting. It's not because he kissed your hand that he's a good person.
It could be.
No. Shadow tried to kill you too, remember?
I mean, they went through character development. It's fine.
Hmm. You have weird
Did he?
taste.
Thanks, Denmari. Happy Pride.
Hmm. Did he?
I'm glad for the
So-
LGBT rep we have in the campaign, which is two women pining over each other and not saying anything, and the guy who only goes after red flags. I feel like we've done a really accurate job portraying queer people.
So do we just sleep now?
Yeah, you guys can take a long rest if you'd like.
Okay.
Nice.
I will say, on like the Albrecht and Oscar end, all the professors are awake and seem okay. It seems like everybody wants to rest on their end too, so they'll also rest with you guys. And the professors will all take turns keeping watch, so you guys can just have your full rest if you're comfortable with that.
How long is a long rest?
I assume it's 8
Like, how
hours.
many-
About 8 hours.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you all take a long rest. So mark that on your character sheets. It should be topped up on everything.
Mhm.
Which also means I will just adjust my infusions, etc. So I can get during the downtime I will reassemble Hobart.
Yippee!
I still have 2 more bundles of herbs to make potions.
Okay. Do you want to do some potions during the long rest?
Yeah, just some regular potions of healing.
Okay. and you'll be able to make 2 of those.
I'll give, I guess I'll give one to Denmari and one to Suhan.
So just a potion?
Yeah, just potion of healing. It should be in the compendium.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, the 2014 one.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
have to do
shouldn't
the
have done
2014 one because our character sheets are 2014 D&D.
It doesn't really have stats on it if you look at it in the compendium.
Really?
It just has the weight and then it's common.
Oh, that's so weird. It's 2d4 plus 2, if there's anywhere for you guys to write that down.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
2d4 plus 2?
Yes. Alright. You all take a well-needed long sleep. The professors take turns watching over you all, and it seems like nothing happens. You all wake up, and noticeably, it seems like the light shining from the windows have not changed. That probably artificial sunlight is still streaming through the windows, but pleasantly resting over your face.
What do we do now?
Yeah. And we call Leo and ask him about leaving. But I feel like we didn't figure out exactly, unless it was the mech itself that was causing issues. But I feel like we didn't figure out exactly what was happening down here yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we, well, I guess we can ask the professors what's going on.
Yeah, wasn't there professors that trapped down here before us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Albrecht will come over with them. There's Dervik, Elmaneller, Foam, and Rozanhi. Sorry, what did you want to ask them?
Kind of what happened to them before
Yeah.
they ended up down here?
Rozanhi will speak first. They all look a little worn and tired, but mostly okay. Well, we were exploring the catacombs, to see what had been going on the first floor, see if there's anything we could do. Once we got to the casino floor and spoke to the founder, Headmaster Osterwelt, we could tell that something was wrong. So we she's gonna kind of glance at the other professors and kind of pout, and it's very clear that she was not the one who started the argument. We ended up in an argument with him, and things got a little heated, and he pulled that trap door on us, as I assume he did for you, and we landed down here with the mech. Unfortunately, we hadn't rested properly since the first time we had entered the catacombs. Rather foolishly, we hadn't assumed that there would be a real threat here. I mean, none of us knew that something like this was going on underneath our academy. And afterwards, we did manage to damage the mech quite heavily. We got quite close to breaking it apart, but it ended up besting us. And I think after that, it had time to repair part of itself, Maybe not all the way, but it managed to repair itself for... Oh, I don't know how long we've been here for. Maybe... an hour or so? And then you all know out loud that doesn't sound quite right. Like the timeline that she's saying.
Yeah.
Because the professors have been gone for like a while, a long time. When they like left the scrying thing, they've been gone for like a day. That's why the other party was sent, the other professor search party was sent to find them. And then you all came down here. I mean, I'm quite surprised that, well, originally I was surprised that the professor had sent down people right after us, but Albrecht said that over there it's been like a day since the headmistress lost track of us.
Yeah. I wonder if time is a little slower down here. I did hear about time magic.
It does seem that way. And she's gonna kind of glance towards the doors as if she's thinking of Leo and the other people, and then like shake her head. Well, it's probably best for us not to speak much of the group of people that is down here, but I don't know. Altogether, it's quite concerning. She's gonna glance at like Albrecht and the other professors, and Albrecht will speak up. Well, we have two options in front of us. We can either call back that Leo fellow and trust him to get us back up, or we could try exploring this place alone. But it seems almost as if it's their territory, if that's the right word, of whoever that group of people is. And I don't know. That Leo man seemed a very much fake type of nice. And it doesn't seem like they wanted us to leave if they told us to stay here to rest. So I'm willing...
They do want us to leave, they're just not kicking us out, but they're also not letting us investigate.
Yes. I think
What else is happening?
they don't want us to leave to see like their area, but they want us to leave the catacombs. And I personally and the other professors are willing to explore and seek out their territory. That's what we've been sent down for. But I don't feel quite comfortable putting you all in any extra danger. I mean, as much as I don't trust that Leo fellow, it's not like he's just going to teleport us somewhere. Wherever he'll take us will have to be physically, and we can always stop him if needed. So it's up to you all. I don't want to put you in more danger or pressure you into it. So let me know whatever you'd like and we'll accompany you.
I feel like I'm pretty confident if we all stay together, I can figure it out.
And I say we leave without telling them. Because I don't trust him. And I don't trust him
Yeah,
to
I
tell
don't
the
trust
truth either.
Alright.
I agree with everything Denmari says.
I mean, if everyone says so, and I trust y'all. I trust y'all. Fine.
Okay. Oscar is going to like glance at August and then all of you and then at the professors and like kind of frown deeply. And August especially, what you expect him to say next is that we should just call that man for help and leave immediately. Like, we shouldn't be exploring even more. But to your surprise, he kind of like frowns and his eye kind of twitches. And he's like, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. We might as well see what's going on here. We don't need to call them back.
August says that?
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar. Oops.
And
August will kind of. August is sort of distant, like he's kind of not really fully engaged in the conversation, and he'll just nod and say, "Yeah, I'll just, I'll go with whatever the party wants to do."
Oscar is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just like, I don't know, this is weird.
Yeah,
I
doesn't
think they
August
had a
usually have thoughts and
conversation
opinions?
It's okay. I think we should just leave and find another place that might be safer.
Leaving
Because-
sounds good to me.
This place, I don't trust it either.
All right. So,
Is there anything like looking around the room that we can maybe
Like
pick up?
money?
Like money or money?
roll me investigation.
Alright.
Sorry.
All right. Denmari, back at the mech, you find 10 more chocolate coins.
No.
And
I eat
You
them all.
wanna share?
Oh, you okay, fine. I'll give you a few. I give 5 to Ashera.
Nice.
Suhan and Ashera, you look around and what you just see, like kind of scattered across the pews. They were there during the fight as well, but you weren't able to pay particular notice to them in the life and death scenario. There's like various like religious documents, hymns, like tales of gods and things like that. And as you're reading through them, most of the names of, it seems like the gods, is that most of these are about, you can recognize them as talking about Amortio, Trula, Obsvite, Centrissan, all the common gods that you know. But now and then, there are a couple of names that are said that you don't quite recognize. And then, as you keep walking around the room, reading the documents, you come across one that mentioned the names Ares and Aphrodite, which is, as you remember, the names of two of the old gods that were mentioned to you before by Juniper. And
Yeah.
August,
I think we also heard one like named Kronos or something.
I think you're just Ares and Aphrodite, unless I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
And August, as you're also investigating, you end up at the chair at the top.
Big one.
Yes. And you see there are stacks and stacks of books, quills, papers, various writing instruments, half-written notes, completed books, books that are flagged, have notes across them. And you see a journal sitting on top of the table. And this looks familiar to you. It reminds you a little bit of the journal that you found during your first adventure in Akia Forest. Except on this one, instead of princess, it says prince on it. And
I'm gonna flip it open and skim through it.
from what you can tell, it's completely blank.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
And can you roll me a history check? Okay.
9.
Even with a 9, you remember that the two queens of Priadan have two children. A prince and a princess. And the prince's name is Lexophos. And as you're looking down at the book with the name Prince on it, and you're remembering that name, you also remember vaguely once overhearing or reading during your studies that the prince and princess really didn't like their names, that they sounded a bit pretentious, and that they preferred to go by common names instead. It's on the tip of your tongue You can't quite remember the name the prince prefers to go by.
I'll ask Oscar, or actually, I'll ask the kind of the group collectively. Does anyone remember what the crown prince and princess of Priodan call themselves?
So, everybody roll me a history check.
History.
Alright. Suhan,
Tony with the plus one.
you
I know.
remember that his name is Leo.
Oh.
Fun.
So he's
I had an inkling it was going this way. So I'll show the party the book and say I think this is the prince, the one that was chasing us previously, that we shot out of the sky.
Oh,
So the
Wait,
book
was
is
that the-
blank, right?
Yes, it seems like it's blank.
Can I use identify?
I might be able to use detect magic if it's like magic ink or something, or like an illusion.
Yeah, because I feel like Identify would detect stuff about the book, and Detect Magic might let you know if there's anything that the book's imbued with, or if there's invisible ink or something.
So, but identify would.
It would just identify the book, and I'll just let you know that the book is just a book. So I just don't want you to like. I think you can ritual cast it actually, but I don't want you to like waste a spell slot on
Okay,
it.
I see.
Yeah, I
When
think
you're
it is
debating.
it is ritualable.